I want to make sure everyone understands the dangers of using an inversion table. Now, what does that mean, Dr. Tam? Why is inversion table so bad when they're selling it everywhere? They're heavily being marketed. It's been on TV. You've seen it in stores. I'm going to tell you the top 5 reasons why you should not be using an inversion table, and also specialists to back me up on this as well. Okay, when you look at websites, there is a website by Michael Gleiber. He's an MD, he's a spinal surgeon. He actually wrote an article on his website that says what dangers lie with inversion tables. He goes over, even if it's helpful, inversion therapy won't be long term. You can hurt yourself, even worse, increase blood pressure, make pre-existing conditions even worse when that's happening, right? So there's that. There's also actually lawsuits that are going against inversion tables. 2 people, when you look at this Hayes and Associate website, have gotten hurt, severely hurt, when part of the table failed and they actually become paraplegic, which means that the lower half of the body do not function anymore. So these are just 2 cases that you can find online with the dangers of it. But I'm here to give you the top 5. Almost gave 2 hands. But I'm here to give you top 5 reasons why you should stay away from inversion tables. Number 1, you increase blood pressure when you're going upside down, and you increase the chance of a stroke because blood starts pulling into your head, face, and brain. And that's why a lot of people who stay upside down, their face ends up getting really, really red, their eyes get red, and you increase a lot of pressure to your brain. You know, you ever seen people go onto those roller coaster rides and they get stuck upside down? They immediately shut down the ride. It is over. That part of the park, you can't go. It's an emergency situation because of the dangers of it. All right. So number 2 reason why you should not be using it is because of the malfunction. You can see from this website that 2 people have already gotten severely hurt. This is on top of the many people that we have heard who've gotten hurt from it. Maybe it's because of a malfunction. The table ended up collapsing one way or another. It wasn't so lucky for these 2 individuals because both of them do not have working legs anymore from the spinal cord injury. One of them fell, one of them landed on their head, the other one landed on their back. My experience is we had a patient that her son helped her put together an inversion table. The first few times she get on, it was great. Okay, it worked the way it was supposed to. But the time after that, the whole table collapsed and she actually fractured one of her bones in the back. So there's absolutely dangers from it. Okay. The third reason why is when you are on these ankle straps on an inversion table, you will actually stretch out your ankles, your knees, your hips before ever getting to your back. The 4th reason is the reason spinal decompression, this idea of decompression actually works, is because the studies show that there's a pumping action that's needed that is the most effective when you are doing spinal decompression. But the inversion table, you're just at a certain angle. You can't control the weight. You can't control the pulse. It doesn't allow you to extend at the beginning and then come back slowly. It's that coming back slowly and that pumping action that allows the disc in the lower back to pump. But then again, at inversion table, you're stretching all the other areas before you even get to the lower back. Now, the number 5 reason that you should not be using an inversion table is because you ever seen babies when you hang them upside down on their feet, all right? It's like a party trick, but it's maybe when you're a kid, it's not that fun. But anytime when you hang a baby upside down, their back actually arches, okay? They arch and try to be upright right away. And the reason for that is because our body's instinct when we are upside down is to actually contract our back muscles. So doesn't that kind of go against the decompression aspect of it? And that's why using an inversion table actually goes against what decompression actually is. And in the long run, it can actually cause serious injuries. Hopefully, before you ever consider buying an inversion table, it's usually because of your lower back, right? At the end of the day, maybe you have sciatica, lower back pain that's been bothering you for so long. Seek out a specialist. In our office, we use state-of-the-art x-rays to determine if the problem is actually in your low back. Is it in the disc, the facets? Is it sciatica? What is the problem? And then we have state-of-the-art technology, spinal decompression tables, where you are lying down flat, where the strap is actually on your waist, and on top of that, we're able to modulate the pressure to maximize the opening of the disc space. Until next time, I hope you learned a lot. Have a great day.